Camping. Hey, have you ever been on a camping trip before?
Yeah, I have. It was a great experience. Why, are you planning one?
Yes. I've always wanted to try camping in the wilderness, away from the city.
That's awesome. Where do you plan on going?
I haven't decided yet. Maybe somewhere scenic like the Grand Canyon or Yosemite?
Sounds like a great plan. But have you considered the logistics of the trip? Camping requires a lot of preparation and gear.
Yeah, I've been doing some research and making a checklist of all the essentials. I'll need a tent, sleeping bags, cooking equipment, first aid kit, etc.
That's a good start. Don't forget to bring enough food and water to last the trip.
Of course. I'll be bringing my portable water filter too, just in case we run out.
That's smart thinking. What about transportation?
I'm thinking about renting an RV or camper van. That way we can have a proper bed to sleep in and cook meals in.
That's a good idea. Just make sure you know how to operate it before heading out.
Definitely. I'll also make sure to pack some warm clothes and waterproof gear, just in case the weather turns.
That's important too. But don't worry too much, part of the fun of camping is braving the elements.
Yeah, I can't wait to get away from the city and disconnect for a few days.
Me too. There's something refreshing about being out in nature without any distractions.
Have you ever had any scary experiences while camping?
Not really, but I did have a close encounter with a bear once. We had to pack up everything quickly and move to a different campsite.
Wow, that sounds intense. I'll make sure to read up on wildlife safety before we go.
Definitely. It's important to respect the wildlife and their habitats.
I'm getting more excited by the minute. I can't wait to explore the great outdoors.
Me too. Just remember to be prepared, stay safe, and have fun.
Road trip.
Tim, you want to talk about road trips?
Yeah, I want to talk about road trips. Me and my friends, when we were in high school, we took a lot of road trips, lots of different places.
Okay.
We'd go down to California, sometimes Mexico. One time, when I was living in Wyoming, in one weekend, we drove from Wyoming through Colorado, New Mexico into Mexico, and back the same weekend.
Wow. Well, actually, for people that aren't, familiar with the United States, how far is that?
It's a long way.
Yeah?
I don't know. It took probably about 15 hours one way.
Wow.
So like 30 hours altogether. But it was fun. We drove down to Mexico, had a good night, good meal, a little bit of drinks, and drove back the next day.
Wow. So you went to Tijuana?
No, we went to Ciudad Juarez. Ciudad Juarez, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it was really fun. And then a lot of other trips. When I lived in Oregon, we'd go down to California, and we'd surf.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a surfer?
A little bit of a surfer.
Okay. What kind of car do you have? I mean, what do you use for this road trip?
Well, typical American, 4-wheel drive, vehicle, big vehicle.
Yeah.
Lots of gas, but a lot of fun.
Oh man, you're from Oregon. You're supposed to be a tree hugger.
I know. I know, but they're good. One rule we had on road trips was any lake or big body of water we had to stop and swim in. So it was a good thing to do.
Okay. Well, you live in Japan now. Do you ever do road trips in Japan?
I took a road trip from Niigata up around Hokkaido and back. So it was a long road trip, actually.
Okay. Wow. What's the difference between a road trip in Japan and a road trip in America?
Well, a road trip in Japan, it's a little bit more difficult to get around. It's a little bit more expensive. In America, road tripping is sort of something that a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And in Japan, when we do that, it's a little bit strange, a little bit different, not very normal.
Yeah.
So.
That's true. Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Tim.
All right.
Writing.
Okay, Jeff, you're a writer.
Little bit.
Okay.
Hobby.
Okay, talk about writing.
I think writers write about what they know. So, and I don't know much. So, so it's difficult to be a writer. No, writers write about what they know. So, I'm writing. I have a manuscript now about traveling, about people, the people I've come in contact with, and what I've thought about them and the situation we've been in when we've met. sort of thing. So, but it's difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. At first, I did it sort of thinking anyone could do it almost if you put the time into it. But no, I think it's very difficult. You have to be creative, and it's a lot harder than I think it seems to pick up a finished product, a book, a physical book, or to take a book from the library. I think it's you underestimate the work and the time that's gone into it. There's a lot of effort behind it, so it's fun. I like it, but it's very difficult. So
Okay.
but it's good.
Great. Thanks.
Movies.
All right, Tennessee, you were talking about how you like movies.
Yes, I'm a big movie buff.
Okay, what kind of movies do you like?
I like most genres of movies. It's just what I look for is a good story and good characters is the main thing. So even if I like the genre, if like whether it be science fiction or a historical drama, if the story isn't good, then I don't like it at all.
Okay, off the top of your head, what's a movie that you really liked?
Well, The Lord of the Rings they've been doing, I really have enjoyed. They did a good job.
Did you read the books?
Oh, yes. That was one of the first adult books I read when I was in elementary school.
Okay. Well, what's the last movie you saw?
Last movie I saw, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, was it any good?
That wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
I like pirates.
You like pirates?
Oh, yeah. I used to, when you're a kid, pirates is the thing to be.
Yeah.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Okay. All right, thanks, Tennessee.
Okay.